Oh, that was at the last second. Did you see what I did?
What'd you do?
I had to hit start recording.
Oh.
Almost was not recording what could be absolute gold. We have no idea.
Gold strikes just like lightning when you're not expecting it.
That is very, very true. And also, when you least expect it, we're another hour early to our East Coast watchers. We finally had moved up the podcast a few weeks ago. We went from being usually 8:30 Eastern. We moved up to 7:30 Eastern. And now, because of the time change here in Southern Arizona, we don't change the time. So now the Pacific friends are now 3:30.
Yes.
Wait. Yes. 3:30 Pacific, 6:30 Eastern. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Baker, good evening. Keebs, hello. Good to see you, sir. Wonderful on this fine East Coast kind of early afternoon podcast. How are you doing?
Doing well. Baker's fresh off her shopping at Trader Joe's.
Oh,
the big
nice.
Trip.
Baker made it to Trader. Let's go. Started writing a collection of gay poems. If you want to read them, if you want to send them to me, I will read whatever you got, Ellie. It's good to see you. We're earlier
That's
for the
better than for
we're earlier for the UK.
For those
we're
across
earlier
the
for
pond.
everybody, I think.
Yes.
We're at least a little earlier for although the UK does a time change too. They do like a daylight savings time. Europe does something because they do theirs like a week early. I don't understand the world anymore.
That's always been confusing. It's even more so right now.
But what is not confusing is most Thursday evenings, we get together and do a podcast. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith.
And we're About Beverages. And we've been doing this for quite some time now. It's 11:30 right now. 7 hours. So that's 7. Okay, so that is better. It used to be like 8 to 9 hours. So that seems like that's better. I like it. It's surprising. Okay, and it's also, for some reason, there's 9 minutes. We're 9 minutes ahead of that, too. You would think usually we'd be on the same time. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm absolutely teasing everybody. So far, there's like 4 or 5 poems in there. Nice, Elliot. I love the creative
light reading
spirit.
for your journey tomorrow.
That's true. I will be gone for the next week. I've been talking about it in chat as I've been gaming on twitch.tv/AboutBeverages. For the last week, family, we are going on a trip. We're going to Northern California for a little bit. We're going to San Francisco. And then heading back down to Disneyland. Should be very fun. We've got some little tours planned, some wine tasting things, some redwood sequoia forest looking, some Chinatown food tour. We're going to see a basketball game. It's pretty exciting.
Who are they playing?
They are playing. It's kind of, I'm amazed we actually got tickets to go see the Minnesota Timberwolves. It is highly unfortunate, but we'll be getting to see a little Dub City, so that'll be all right. Did you just plug your Twitch on your own Twitch stream? I do that. That's how it works. You never know. People might be certain through. They're like, wait, where am I again? We are a beverage podcast. People might already be a little tipsy. It's very possible, Ellie. It's very possible. You wrote them all today? Sometimes just the spirit moves you. It's like when I do like when I get my editing and stuff done, then along with the editing of the videos, I also have to write little things for each one before they can go up on YouTube and all that stuff. And I like to get that done so I don't do it in the morning when I want to start the stream. So I kind of do a lot of pre-show kind of thing the night before. Sometimes like I'll write a couple of them like, okay, I need 2 for tomorrow. Let me get these 2 things written. And then it feels like it's just kind of like everything's flowing a bit. And I'll just write a bunch. Yeah, I'm like, well, it's going to save me time the next day. If I feel like doing this now, it's working. You just do it. Just make it happen. Yes. Sushi! Oh my gosh.
What's the story, Noam? Thirsty guy walks into a bar. You finish it.
Sushi, thank you for the 22 months. Subscribed at a tier 3.
I don't even know what tier 3
That's
means.
absolutely amazing.
Extra benefits and fun things and
extra
stuff.
benefits and extra money towards us, which is super nice.
Oh, well, thank you, Sushi.
That's an extra level.
Very
Sushi,
nice.
appreciate you so much.
Yes.
Did you enjoy the 70-degree weather today? Did you enjoy the 70-degree weather today?
I have been enjoying the cooler weather when it's available to me.
When you're not in a building working. Gotcha.
Yes.
Keebs with the, big trip upcoming. Here is one you can bank for tomorrow. Okay. These are always pretty good. I asked my wife why she married me. She said, because you're really funny. I said, I thought it was because I'm good in bed. She said, see, you're hilarious. Oh my God. Hold on. Wait, where is it? There it is. Keebs, that is a good one. Tier 3 is a toe cam. That's why no one subscribes to it. It's very rare. It's usually off for that very reason. Sushi, again, thank you so much for the tier 3. That is nice. Yeah, hopefully you were enjoying the weather. I even looked ahead. It looks like it's supposed to be pretty nice here the next few weeks. It might even be like low 70s around Turkey Day.
As long as that'll be good. We want that because we want to have the option for people to go outside.
That's me.
If they want, go outside and eat.
That's right.
Eat in the wild.
Eat in the wild.
Yes.
Weather is awesome. It is. Like I said, when we're, it's gonna be a little touch and go when we're in Cali. Though there are some chances of rain.
Okay.
So
Bring your poncho.
Doesn't seem too bad. Yeah. Well, we've talked about it. Doesn't seem like too bad when we're in San Francisco. Like, 20 or 30%. Like, not, but there's like I think one of the days we're in Anaheim, it's like a 50% chance. Like, oof. Like, oh no.
You got to power through.
Which sometimes can be good and bad because it's one of those things where it's like, oh, well, if people think it's going to rain, less people will be in the park. But then if it actually does rain, there's rides they have to shut down. So if rides are shut down, then even though there's less people in the park, there's more people in the few rides that are open.
Some serious math going on right there.
It is, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm having a good time, whatever it is.
Yep.
Guess what you can always do, even if it's raining, you can drink. You can go to one of the local stands. You can have a beverage.
You can go on Pirates of the Caribbean.
You can go to River Rapids because you're going to get wet anyway.
That's true. That's right.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I might get wet.
Would it be funny if they shut that down because it was raining?
That would be funny unless there's something mechanical reason.
Which I wonder what. I mean, as long as there's not lightning, that's the only real thing. Yeah. As long as there's not lightning. Love San Francisco. I'm very excited. This is our second time going. Have you've been to San Francisco?
Oh, yes. Not in 11 years, but yes.
So recently. Not much has changed.
Kind of recently in a way. I mean, as far as I was in my 40s, so you have a certain point. And,
is that
but as far as my life goes, as far as like my son's life goes, he was much younger. Yeah, well, I was younger, but 11 years when you're 22 is different. 11 years than when you're 57. So, but yes, I love San Francisco. We've been there a few times.
Yeah, we went there a couple years ago and had a good time. There was still more things we wanted to go back to, things we wanted to do again. So the things we wanted to do again specifically were like I've reserved a couple restaurants that we really liked. So we're doing those again. Good. And then, like I said, I wanted to see the sequoias last time. So there's Muir Woods. So we're doing that little tour. And then that ties into, it turns into Napa and Sonoma and stuff like that. So we go to 3 different.
Santa Rosa.
Yeah. Oh, I wish. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if the cab stops for long
Veer
enough.
Off to the left.
Yeah, exactly. Can you do around the world at Cali Disney? You cannot. They don't have that. I've never been to Disney World. You've been there, right?
A couple times.
Yeah, I've never been to Disney World. That is still something I would like to do at some point, just because they have the drinks from around the world, where you can literally go and you go to all the different countries and there's different specialty beverages and things.
It's all beer. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel that's something that we should almost do together. Should do an adult Disney World trip. And then part of it, maybe I'd have to talk to HJ. Maybe Jay would let us know if there's something maybe I can write off. And then it's because we'd be drinking, we put up content about it. We do live TikToks from there.
It's true.
We got to work on that. But yeah, no, they don't have that. California Disney is the one where there is alcohol. You can actually, there's beer and wine and different things like that. There's really good mixed drinks when we were there a couple of years ago at the Marvel campus or whatever. They've got some really fun, drinks. Some of them involve beer and then other little shots and stuff. It's kind of crazy. It's weird when there's something about being at Disneyland and at least having an alcoholic beverage. It's what is going on?
It's the Marvel Margarita.
That's right. Exactly.
The Marvel-rita.
Podcast from Disney World. I'm telling you, that could be something. You go in walking, come out crawling. Yeah, that would be the slogan. That would definitely be the slogan. Keith is kind of a world traveler now. He plans for other future world travels. Live stream around the world. Oh yeah, for sure. That would be really fun. I saw someone do quick clips of that recently. Like I said, when they had gone to Disney World, I was like, that would be much more fun if you actually just walked with the two people and if they were so anyway. Yeah, you have more world travels planned at some point, right? I'm going to grab the beverage while we keep talking here.
Not specifically, but yes, Australia has been talked about, and definitely want to go back to more European areas. So, yeah, they are out there. Don't know exactly what or when yet, but we will. We will eventually.
Is there anything in the Americas?
The Americas? Yeah, I want to go to the Pacific Northwest.
Nothing is wrong with the, like I said, the rest of the world.
We want to go. Actually, we do want to go back to Universal Studios Orlando.
So we could go to Disneyland.
So we could go to Disney World.
There we go.
Okay. I do want to. I wouldn't mind visiting. I actually like upstate New York. I wouldn't mind doing some wine type tours there.
That would be fun.
Pacific Northwest would be great.
Would love to do that too.
I've heard good things about. I've heard good things about Boise.
Boise, Idaho.
Boise, yeah, I have.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So is it from the Boise Tourist Association?
No, it's from our friends in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
And probably, I think others.
Did they stumble across the border by accident, or what happened?
No, I guess just a nice place to visit.
Okay, Keith, what am I opening here?
You are opening the Trader Joe's non-alcoholic rosé sparkling tea.
Sparkling tea.
Sparkling
we
tea.
had Chardonnay sparkling grape juice last week. This seems like a trend.
Well, you know, we're always on the lookout for non-alcoholic things and just new type things in general.
That's true.
So, but yeah, I saw this last week was coming in, and it came in earlier this week. And yeah, it's made with 4 different types of teas, cold brewed, and then they add some grape must and
oh, really?
for like a celebratory type beverage.
Okay. That's why I literally had different glasses in here. Keith forced me to grab different ones.
I appreciate that Andrew has acquiesced on the glassware area.
I did. My dad was from Idaho. Did your dad think it was a nice place? Or was he like, I got to get out of here? I don't mind visiting like just about anywhere for the first time, as long as someone is like, here's the things you do when you go there.
Right.
Because it'd be like, oh, that seems neat. I want to go to Montana, Idaho, like where, Wyoming, that kind of stuff. Like you said, the Pacific North, like all those things. And that one would be easier, that last one I just mentioned. But a lot of things, it's like, okay, it's great. It's like, okay, where do I go?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to just go like, okay, we made a trip. We're going there.
Yeah.
Is there a park I'm supposed to go to? Like, what are the things? Like, it'd be I'd leave, be like, oh, you didn't do this? It's like, no, I didn't know.
You need to go to the potato farms.
Damn it. You're early for once. Guardian down. We try to be early just for you. Idaho is beautiful. I'm sure it is. Like a lot of those areas, like I think are really, really neat.
What a Delaware. Idaho, but Alaska.
Delaware? Delareese?
What a Delaware.
I don't know.
Idaho, but Alaska. I don't know. There we go.
There you go. He was working for that one.
That's an old one.
So sparkling. So this just came in. Is this kind of a seasonal thing?
Yes. It even says you have a link there for us, right?
I do. Oh
limited.
My gosh.
Very limited.
Where is it? It's right. It's right here. Perfect. Kind of thinking about like your tasting table, like I said, if someone is a non-alcoholic, doesn't want to have something, or maybe just is maybe in between drinks. Who knows?
Yeah. Just looking for a little something fun. Yeah, that's not going to.
Ooh, I like the aroma on this.
Yeah.
I get the oolong and the hibiscus. Definitely get the black tea, the hibiscus in there. Now, this is cold brewed, which is also kind of interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
Which seems like it'd be eliminating some of the flavors and things.
I think so. But they've, 4 teas. White, black, green, and oolong are all in here. So.
Unless, is this made by Germans? Because
it is.
Oh, okay.
They know the cold brew process inside and out.
They do. They know the cold brew. All right. The aroma is really good.
Yeah.
That aroma is really nice. Have you had any yet?
I did.
Oh my God. See how he skips ahead when I don't have a format?
Well, we're not, this isn't an actual podcast. Although maybe you'll snippet it into one. Who knows?
You never know. That is very bubbly.
Just my luck.
Compared to last week.
Like my snippets.
That is very bubbly compared to last week. That sparkling went away very quickly. It's not so much. That's really good.
I was thinking you would probably, because you're not a big champagne sparkling wine guy.
I am not.
But I thought
I don't know. Well, sparkling wine, yes, but champagne, no. See what I did there?
Well, champagne is a sparkling wine.
Exactly.
But,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, I mean, I like what's
just not your
little Lambrusco or something like that. What else? Yeah, what else is bubbly? I'm not against bubbly and that together, but usually, like I said, yes, specifically champagne, just because it's dry. There's
that Pet Nat we had. That was a primary first fermentation.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, I think that was the closest you come to actually. Yeah.
I wish I had known about it earlier today. Oh my gosh, did you not tell
I did
Baker
not.
about this?
I didn't think about it.
Wow.
Because I actually bought this yesterday.
She could have been enjoying
at
this
home
right
chilling
now.
That's true.
When did you take the picture though? It was today?
Yeah, not of the bottle.
Oh, so the bottle was not that actual bottle.
Not that actual bottle.
Oh my gosh, I see how it
but
is.
one that looks awful lot like it. There is also
is the store open when you take the picture?
Oh yeah. Early in the morning.
At some point, I wait for someone to be walking behind.
There's a white one as well that does not have the. That was almost tough to say. Doesn't have the grape must in it to give it the color.
I'm sure the hibiscus helps with the color in this one though too. Right?
Is there actual hibiscus, or does it just say you get notes of hibiscus?
With oolong, hibiscus, and herbal teas.
Okay, all right, very good.
That's really delicious. That is 100% something I would recommend for a non-alcoholic.
Yeah,
someone that wants to have like a wine that's fantastic.
So now I was thinking, so this is $9.
it's a less fantastic. No, I'm just kidding. I think that's fine. No, that price is fine.
And we have a couple of North Coast brutes that are from California that come out every year, and they're $10. There's a rosé and a white, just like that. Yeah,
North Coast brutes.
They're very good, and they're $1 more. What is it about? And this is the psychology of $9. It's not alcoholic. But $10, that's almost like, I guess, because like I could sit and drink this at one sitting, and not be feeling like I'm doing something bad to myself. Or not that drinking champagne's relatively low alcohol, but over the course
still consuming an entire bottle.
Entire bottle.
Yeah. If we're talking bottle to bottle.
So I'm not going to, it's, I don't know. There's some like weird contributing factors to the psychology. Cause like this, I like this, but okay, I'm probably going to drink this in one sitting.
I mean,
So, or could drink it in one sitting.
Yeah, you could, or you could not. Like, I think, well, I guess you could pump. I was going to say, like, I guess you could pump champagne.
Mm-hmm.
Because initially I was going to say like that one, as soon as you open it, it's kind of done. And that does last. I've done that with something we had one time where I did that. And it was fine
does.
The next day.
You can pump it and it does. You pour it and maybe not quite as effervescent, but it still has the bubble quality to it. So, yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, that is an interesting question. What is the... So do you think...
Maybe it's
do you feel this is too expensive then?
I don't feel it's too expensive. I'm just wondering
oolong, hibiscus, and like there's some expensive teas
there
in
are
here.
some, and the cold brew process, and it's coming from Germany, and there's obviously some care that's been put into this, and, there is a good amount of carbonation still in there too. So,
that is delicious.
I don't know. I think I
I would easily.
I'm glad you like it.
That might be a lot to drink a whole bottle. Like, because of the carbonation, because that'd almost be like drinking, like, not that I can't drink 2 sodas, but because of the carbonation, I think it would slow me down a bit. I think one, maybe half bottle for a person, I think would be okay. So I could see this making it 2 days like anything else.
There is some flavor in there, which is good. And that extra carbonation, I think that is probably what will be the governor that would hold you back.
I think for me it is
all the way into,
Because I even now, like, I think I was talking about this in chat the other day. Like I was, we were talking about sparkling waters, and it was, it might have been when I was rating or something. But anyway, we were talking about how Waterloo, and like, I like the Waterloo ones. And it's like, some people are like, sometimes the carbonation is just so. And I said, I've even gotten to the point. I said, I don't think Waterloo is for the most part, but even with most sparkling waters, I like just the flavor, and I like drinking it more like water. So I literally pour it into a glass just to let the carbonation a lot of times go away, which some people don't like, because then they're like, it's flat. But for me, it's like, I like that touch. And a lot of times I'll even actually, not because I want it to be less, but I'll like have a third to half a thing of regular water, and I'll pour that into it.
Really?
Almost to like split that down. I'll drink that. Yeah. Just because I want like a little flavor, but I don't, like I said, for me, that carbonation, especially when I'm like streaming sometimes, like I just kind of want water, but I want a little flavor.
Yeah. More bang for your buck.
Yeah, like I said, not that Waterloo needs to be stretched out because it's expensive, but
squeeze a little lime in your normal water.
Yeah, no, totally.
Do that too.
Although I have heard, like, if you drink a lot of citric acid, like, isn't that a thing with your teeth?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
people said that about sparkling waters too. So,
did they?
Yeah.
You could be eating my dust all day.
That's what sparkling water says to me.
Let's go.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I love it every time Cardi does. I remember the first time I saw that when he did this move.
Yeah. We're drinking Merlot.
No, if anybody orders Merlot, I'm leaving. I am not drinking any fucking Merlot.
Thank God we're not.
Hey, relax, Miles. Jesus, no Merlot.
Frosty, thank you for the no Merlot. Yeah, thank God, no Merlot. We're having a non-alcoholic sparkling tea. Rosé is just because that's kind of the flavor profile they're going for. And I think they've kind of nailed it.
Yeah. So
I really cannot say enough good things about this.
Now this versus last week.
I'd rather have this.
Okay.
Just because this makes me think a little bit more. If you're trying to have someone like that, they want something that's like a wine or has some of those characteristics to it, because this has a little earthiness to it. It's got some of the herbal character. It is a little bit sweet, whereas the other one, Carbonation is totally like I like carbonation in a lot of things. Sometimes for some reason there is something with water where like with any of the sparkling waters now I've drank them like straight out of the can right away, but sometimes I've enjoyed them more when I've poured them and let them defizz just a little bit.
Flattened.
Oh man, maybe that's a shirt. Love carbonation. Just AboutBeverages. But no, the other one was good. That one felt almost more like this is for kids. Just because it's grape juice, like it's more the grape juice thing. And it was still delicious. Like I don't want, and that one's only $3 or whatever. It was $4, $2.99, $3.99.
$4, $3.99.
So $4. Whereas this is double that plus a little, a little bit. But I think this one definitely is. This for me is really like.
This is good.
This is good.
I really like it.
This is good. Yeah, no, I can't say enough good things. Yeah, this is fantastic. I wish this was going to be around year round for things. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, limited. How limited?
So you had the other one. What did you think of the other one? The other one is what technically? What are they calling it?
I believe it. I don't know. Is there a link to that one on the site? It's basically just. I think. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
No, that's
not it.
That's this one.
Oh.
What did I put in for this one?
I think it's. I think they're just calling it a sparkling tea white. I think. I thought.
That was actually what they called the brewmaster. Sparkling tea white.
Sparkling tea white.
Blanc.
Oh, Blanc. Well, okay.
See, they're
Blanc
they're
sounds
going
better
a little,
than white.
That's right.
Blanc.
Although on the last one they kept going white, sparkling white,
white,
white Chardonnay. It's
white
like
Chardonnay grape.
They actually fooled me enough at Trader Joe's. I had to look up. I was like, Are there red Chardonnays? Are there Chardonnay red? I had to look up. I was like, no, there's not. Blanc Sparkling is an excellent non-alcoholic alternative to champagne, prosecco, or other sparkling wines. It's really only telling half the story. Germany again. Premium green, white, and oolong tea leaves. Ooh, but a great must for a touch of sweetness. All right, so I think I cut you off. So what did you think of this one?
I did not have a chance to drink it this way and analyze it, but the little bit I poured a couple little cups of it. I thought, ooh, that's good.
Okay,
I think it was a little bit more toward the herbal. It wasn't mint, but it was more toward that almost like refreshing kind of.
It says with notes of green apple, citrus, and jasmine.
I didn't get any jasmine, but
okay.
Once again, I did not analyze it in this sort of setting. So.
Love carbonation, but don't like carbonated water. Interesting. Or are you saying what I'm saying? It could very well be both of those. I like the carbonated. I know that's kind of that has become a thing where some people, I think it's because it's sometimes not enough flavor. I think some people don't like.
They're expecting
right, and that's
soda.
why I usually recommend either my two favorites are still it's either Spindrift and their flavors, or it's Waterloo. I think are the two best ones for getting the most flavor out of what little bit they put in there. And Spindrift is great. Although I saw someone the other day say they didn't like Spindrift because they thought it all tasted like fermented fruit. Okay. And I was like, and I think I typed it because it was in someone else's chat. I think I literally typed it and I said, "Sorry, you got a bad batch."
Yeah,
I was like,
maybe
I've never had one that didn't taste like fairly fresh, but a lot of times I let the water sit a bit to be. That's exactly Frosty. Like I said, I think you came in on the end of that. That's exactly what I do too. Like when you've seen me streaming, when I've had the cherry limeade ones and different things, like sometimes I'll pour it into other water and even some just at least pour it into a glass and kind of let it. Just that initial pour, you see all that carbonation go off there because they always talk about. It's like also maybe it's just because I don't want that in my stomach.
Yeah, like the one guy
could be part of it. Yeah, for
the ad or the one, the TikTok video, the guy.
Oh yeah,
this is in your stomach if you
right exactly. Bubbles. The cherry limeade Waterloo is great. Like I said, you can get that at a Costco. I mean, you can get it in 8 packs too. But Costco has a mixed pack that has cherry limeade. It has a blackberry lemonade, which I had another one of those the other day. That one's really good. It has peach, which is my wife's favorite in that pack. But all the other stuff from Waterloo has been great. The strawberry, I like the grape. Like I said, that one's kind of like a weird one, but it's just reminds me of grape bubble yum or something. That one's good. Yeah, that's the pack that Frosty has gotten before.
Huckleberry strawberry.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, but yeah, we've had.
Raspberry.
Oh, and the spiced apple we had a few weeks ago.
That
one was
good.
great. Like
nice fall flavor there. Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I like all their stuff a lot. Like I said, I think it brings the most flavor to the table for sure. Man, I hated for that to leave my mouth. I did. I didn't think it was going to be bad, but it was I was kind of like, oh, it's probably going to be fine. Or I am really loving this. This is really good. This is again, because I think it's because I can see so many good use cases for this just because of either the non-alcoholic factor or, toasting or anything like this is really cool. There's a pack with black cherry, cranberry, and lemon lime. I don't remember. I think that's like they go back and forth at my Costco, maybe yours too. Like I said, they go back and forth between those two. Oh my God. God, I've got a paragraph to read now. God damn it, Guardian Down.
Thirsty guy walks into a bar. You finish it.
Guardian Down always figures out a way to do this on a Thursday to make sure Keith is here. Guardian Down, thank you for the tier 3 26 months. Appreciate it. I'm at a loss for words of what I could write, so let's go with a poem. Whiskey whispered in my ear, just one more, have no fear. But 2 drinks in, it began to doubt. And began to doubt, was it whiskey talking or just a shout? My glass, it seemed, had grown a voice. With each refill, it would rejoice. Yet whiskey's charm is hard to deny. It makes me laugh, it makes me fly. Through tomorrow with a pounding heart, with a pounding head. Oh, Jesus Christ. Pounding head.
Pounding head.
Is that because of a headache, I hope?
I think so.
Oh, he's not pounding his head. Gotcha.
No.
With a pounding head, I'll recall what the sneaky whiskey said. We are not having any fucking Merlot. Guardian
good,
Down, that is
good
talented
poetry.
as hell. Exclamation
Hey.
point, where's Keith? He's right here.
I'm right here.
Paco, how's it going? Good to see you. Nor waters are hard seltzers that have had fruit fart in the vicinity of water, and that is just... and that is as much taste as you get. Wait, what?
Wow.
Wow, fruit fart in the vicinity of water.
That's
Oh my
not
God.
good.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Paco, it is good to see you. Guardian Down, thank you for that lovely poem. Everything pretty much rhyming there. I'm happy with how much I was able to read without
Well
screwing
done,
it up
yes.
too. Also, thank you for the tier 3 and all the support. Hope things are going very, very well with the job and everything else. It is going well. How are the brothers of the beverages? I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah, doing
I'm
good.
feeling good.
You're on the cusp of
adventure.
adventure.
Cusp of 10 hours of driving tomorrow.
Yes. Oh, that's precipice.
The precipice of foreclosure of a dream. Precipice. I have an couple of spaces in there for sushi. Space. Very excited. We were going to, like I said, family is taking a little trip to San Francisco and then to Disney. So if you guys want to be annoyed by pictures of that and probably things going on, definitely be following on Twitter and Threads and all that stuff. We'll be posting things. As well as there's going to be a ton of other videos going up on YouTube. So check all that stuff out next week. Made my first test cut in the laser. Ooh, nice.
Laser.
Paco apparently has a little... Yes, all
Don't
I will
hump the
try
laser.
as much as you guys want. I will try and do as many as possible. I have an interesting topic of conversation that has been going on around Twitter. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
And I think I have this correct. But if you don't want to admit your age, then that's fine too. So they've been sending around, put up a picture of a perfect album. So like albums, like this album is just made, like every song, like perfect album has to be from when you were 16, that came out when you were 16. So I put up a list because I was like, what came out when I was 16? So for me, that was 1993. And so for me, I have albums like In Utero by Nirvana. I have Siamese Dream. I have Bjork Debut. I have Verses by Pearl Jam, which would be up there. I've got there was a lot of really good stuff. Actually, I've got Tool Undertow. So got a Tool album is on there. It came out in 93. What else was in this list? Mariah Carey Music Box came out in 93. Bad Out of Hell, Back into Hell. You want to go that way?
Do anything for love.
Your favorite Billy Joel album came out in 1993?
I don't mind River of Dreams.
Yeah, there you go. Get a Grip by Aerosmith came out.
Good.
Radiohead, Pablo Honey. Sarah McLachlan, Fumbling Towards Ecstasy. So I'm not saying any of these are, but I was looking through. I was like, oh, there's a lot of good. And I'm sure there's even more, but this is just what Google came up with immediately. For me, probably some of the ones would probably be the Pearl Jam Verses would be one of the ones. I'd have to look and see if anything else came out. That 100 Greatest Albums of 1993. There's something else here. What do we got here? But I brought up your list as well. If you would like a refresher on some 19 and
I'm going to just throw a few
some
out.
other days. Okay. Do you want to do that?
1982.
1982. Okay, good. I had the right time.
So Toto 4 will be
Okay.
one of them. Michael Jackson Thriller.
Yes, that is on the list, of course.
I just had one. I had another. Chicago 16, but I wouldn't pick that one. Obviously, there was Cool in the Gang, or Rocky, or I had the Survivor, would have had their album come out. Steve Miller Band, Abracadabra.
Would you have picked something from the Purple Guitarist?
Vangel. In 82?
It says 1999 here.
Did that come out in 82?
That's what it said. Like, so
probably toward the end.
I would say
82?
something could be a little funky there.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah, no, that's actually, yeah.
Thriller was 82.
Yeah,
Thriller was 1982.
End of 82. Yeah.
What about Rio by Duran Duran?
I haven't listened to that album from beginning to end.
Okay,
Don Henley. I Can't Stand Still came out in 82.
Okay.
Probably Glenn Fry, No Fun Allowed came out.
Probably. American Fool, John Mellencamp.
I've never I've never listened to that whole album.
Oh, there's Toto. Diver Down by Van Halen. That's probably it right there, right?
My favorite one.
Diver Down.
Yeah.
So yeah, like they said, they were calling it. They were putting up. Oh, hello, I must be going. But yeah, they were saying like perfect album is in like.
I have some of those.
Yeah. This is just what they brought.
Yeah.
Peter Gabriel. Shock the Monkey. Is that one? Mirage, Fleetwood Mac. Upstairs at Eric's.
That would be one of Pocket's favorites, but that's not the year.
That's your album right there.
The Number of the Beast.
If only our other brother had been born, that'd be Number of the Beast.
Oh, The Nightfly. Okay.
Nebraska by Bruce Springsteen. Pornography, The Cure.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh.
Oh, Kate Bush.
Running up.
Does that have Running Up That Hill on
No,
there?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Falling Down That Well.
So I've only
Tug of War, Paul McCartney.
Out of those albums, I've only listened to a few.
50 best albums in 1982.
through.
We'll click on that one. So, all right, let me go back to my 100 best. Close. U2 Zorupa, Undertow. This is more. Oh, it's Bad Out of Hell 2, Back into Hell. Never mind. Bloody Kisses, Typo Negative. That's interesting. Candlebox. I'm just quickly flipping through here to see if anything else like jumps up on this list, because this one has a list of 100 different albums.
Are you?
Oh, I think Snoop Dogg's album, Doggy Style or something, came out in 1993.
Okay.
Unplugged Neil Young. Oh God, they killed him then? Oh no, he was Unplugged album.
He's
Got
Unplugged.
it. Right after that was Lethal Injection. 5 Days in July. Okay, the rest of these I don't really, like I said, I'd probably have to pick from those. Probably be Pearl Jam Versus, probably the one, or maybe.
Oh, I would like
maybe
that Janet Jackson.
Maybe. Oh yeah, and Janet Jackson there. Maybe Siamese Dream for me would probably be one of the ones, at least from that year. All right, what's Grandmaster Flash? What is this list?
Are we in 80?
This is 82 now.
82, okay.
Doing the Banshees, Kiss in the Dream House? No? Okay. Solid Space Museum. What is it? George Clinton?
So Neil Young had an album in both of our years.
That's kind of cool.
Okay.
Misfits?
Are we sure we're in the right?
I click. This is from
82,
Spin. 50 best albums, 19. But maybe these might be a little bit more.
These are a little bit more, probably somewhat esoteric.
A little eclectic.
Eclectic.
Midnight Oil?
Oh.
How about that one?
How do we? That's not that one, though.
No. Oh, that's.
Some of these I've never even heard
these
of.
are. I think these are a little bit too Spin level, where everything's a little weird. Joe Jackson, Night and
I have
Day.
that one. I have that album. I've listened to all of that.
Gap Band?
That's probably, with You Dropped a Bomb on Me.
It's a good one.
Baby.
Yeah, it is You Dropped a Bomb on Me right there. Oh, Judas Priest, Screaming for Vengeance. Never got into Judas Priest.
Yeah.
Like, I have a couple songs here and there, but this is, I don't know, there was something about it. Just never. Go-Go's?
Vacation. Angst in My Pants, is that what that says? I love that. That's hilarious.
It's a picture of him marrying himself. What is this person? Who's Sparks?
The only song I know by Sparks was one with Jane Wiedlin from the Go-Go's.
Sextown
USA. It was
USA.
called Cool Places.
Oh.
But that wasn't that album.
Fleetwood Mac, Mirage. Marvin Gaye. Ooh, Midnight Love.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Oh, Rush, Signals.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Elvis Costello. Oh, Donald Fagen, The Nightfly.
The Nightfly.
Wow, I can't believe that's that old.
Yeah. IGY.
Bruce Springsteen, yep, Nebraska. Are you a big Springsteen fan? Not much? Not so much? Some? Okay.
More of the mainstream stuff. Like I wouldn't have any idea what's on the album Nebraska. But yeah, I especially like starting with Born in the USA, which is probably where most hardcore Bruce Springsteen people were like, ugh,
I'm
I don't
out.
like that one. Yeah. So
for me, one of them was System of a Down, Toxicity. Ooh, that would be, that'd be an easy one for me to
was
pick.
that from 83, 93? Oh, maybe
no, for Paco.
I get it.
Paco's younger than us old fellows over here.
Hey.
Paco's young and vibrant.
The toxicity of our cities.
I'd have to look at what else is on here. 2001. That would definitely be System of a Down. Like that album is about front to back. I can listen to that whole album. So that would be about a perfect album for me.
Wake up. The guy in the who opens up Thursday nights.
Young and vibrant.
Wake up.
Tom Sawyer, 1981. Oh, there you go.
Wait.
Tom Sawyer, 1981.
From 1981?
Oh, that one is 1981? No, I thought that Duran. I'd have to see what else is on this album, but like I've actually gotten more appreciation for Duran in the last like year or two for some reason.
I have that album.
What do you think of that one?
It's Hungry Like the Wolf, Rio, obviously.
It has Rio on it? Shocking.
Save a Prayer. So it's a couple good
I don't know if I know Save a Prayer. Okay, but you wouldn't say a perfect album.
I have never listened to it all the way through.
Then that's not then.
Well, that's just that was my style. Often I
97 had Crap, My Luck. Oh no, there's got to be something good. Come on, Guardian Down.
I did not listen all the way through.
English. Yeah, these are all a little bit more eclectic. Roxy Music.
I do like some Roxy Music. Although it looks
like a great album cover.
It's like the Holy Grail.
I know, you're the Holy Grail, or like you got to write.
Oh, wake up!
You got to light the
shake up.
Not the Minds of like the Fires of Gondor or something. Yeah, Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. That would be an easy one for me. Clash, Combat Rock. Thriller. Oh, these must be Prince 1999. Yeah. So would you call that?
I have never listened to all of that. That's a double album actually. I haven't listened to all of that. Out of all those, I probably pick Thriller. That's not my favorite Michael Jackson album, but
I mean, probably, you would have to say the correct one, which is The Wall.
Yeah, Off the Wall.
Off the Wall.
Yeah.
Okay. 1985, In Excess, Listen Like Thieves. Okay. I feel bad for 97. Obviously, you guys are hating 97.
80. Yeah. I guess that album probably did technically come out at the end of 85. So very good. Yeah. My pocket's a huge, especially the two albums prior to that, In Excess fan. But they came out in, I think, 83 and 84. So
25 best albums of 1993. Pablo Honey. Oh, Cranberries came out that year. I did let it. Lenny Kravitz. Okay. You'd have to go with Sehnsucht by Rammstein in 1997. That's actually not bad.
Du hast.
How old was I supposed to be? 16. Like, so basically, album that came out when you're 16 that you deem to be perfect.
Du hast mich.
Du hast mich.
Bones on doin, bones on doin.
9. Depeche Mode, Songs of Faith and Devotion. Okay, I didn't see that one on the list. That would be, I'd have to look through that. Interesting album cover. David Bowie. PJ Harvey. My wife would probably like that. Modern Life is Rubbish by Blur. Verve. U2 Zarupa. Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream. Yeah, I think that'd probably be Cypress Hill. York. Oh, Sheryl Crow, Tuesday Night Music Club. Oof, I have bad memories of that album.
Why is that?
That was played over and over on loop, or like once the one popular song at Miller's Outpost. 45-minute loop. I heard that every 45 minutes. And I was like, who the hell is this? And they can stop. Like, I didn't even know who it was. I hated it. I was like, this song is dumb.
I didn't realize that came out in 80. Nah, that must have been like toward the end of 93. All I
like how everyone you're confused by, like, it must have come out at the end then.
Well, yeah, because
which I get. Yeah, like you'd kind of be like, wait, was that early that year?
Yeah.
Because when they became popular, it was probably almost a month later.
Yeah,
right.
The hits were like popular the following year. Like the Listen Like Thieves album, the big song from that is What You Need. And that was 86, early 86. But
Nirvana, probably In Utero, like I said, not my favorite. Like I said, I think it's always hard when it's like maybe not your favorite. Like I like those artists and stuff like that, but it'd probably be between Pearl Jam, Siamese Dream, and Like I said, the Smashing Pumpkins and In Utero probably be one of the three. I'd have to like listen to see which one of the other thing is the best. The Thriller for Keith. One of those for me, and everyone else is bummed that 1997 apparently sucked. Well, now I got to look at 1997. Best album.
Oh, well, 97, you have Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba.
Oh, so it was a bad year then.
Actually, heard
another
that song
Bjork album though. We share a Bjork album, Guardian Town.
I get knocked down,
homogenic.
but I get up again.
Let's see.
You're never gonna get me down.
Oh yeah, this is not looking good. Color in the Shape,
down.
Foo Fighters.
But I get
Butterfly
up
by
again.
Mariah Carey. Homework by Daft Punk.
Shania Twain, come on over.
Come on over, baby. Oh wait, Wyclef Jean. Yeah, that's a tough one.
There you go, Spice Girls, Spice World.
There you go. Yeah, that's kind of that's a little rough. That might be a rough year. November 5th, 1985. Velvet Rope. Another Look, we have a Janet Jackson album. That'd actually be kind of fun to like if you were doing that, like where it's almost like, oh, those came out like we each got an album, like you said. We got a Janet Jackson. We got a Neil Young album. Like different things in common is kind of cool. NSYNC Celebrity came out in 2001. There you go. Oh yeah, what do we got for 2001? We could look at that quick. Kid Rock Cowboy came out in 1999, so I feel like I have to pick that. But also Will Smith's Millennium came out in November, so like, how do I even pick? Like, I think you set both of those on fire, Mel. It's When Music Died. Wow. I know for a fact I listened to that front to back, left to right. Oh my gosh. I got Private Parts. Match that. You mean the soundtrack, Howard Stern soundtrack? Can't remember anything in 2002 that was really good. Yeah, I know. I'm having to look at Google to do that kind of stuff. But that's funny. Seal's album by System of a Down. That is also a pretty good album. Like, obviously, it's just a bunch of stuff that was kind of got outed a little bit early, I suppose.
Oh, wake up.
1990, 1990. Now I look at 99, too.
Oh, shake up. You are too.
The Slim Shady LP came out. There we go. Oh, The Fragile, 9 Inch Nails.
Another Blur album.
Blur puts out a lot of albums. What else we got here? Mary J. Blige. Hours. American Football. I See Darkness. Everything released when I was 16 is a rapper of some sort. It was the rap years, apparently.
Californication.
Oh, there you go. That would be my one from 1999. Californication. That'd be easy. That is I was actually just listening to some of that today. That is a great album. Never knew there you go. It only hurts when I laugh. Kiss my ass. California. Stains Break the Cycle came out in 2001. Oh, God. Okay. 2001, pretty good year so far. That's not bad. All right. Should we go grab the feature of the... Well, I don't know what the feature... I don't think anything can live up to this. We should have podcasted on that. Although it's limited by the time it would get out, it'd probably be all gone.
Probably be gone.
How long is it going to be around? How limited?
I have no idea. It just came in this week.
How many more cases you can get to order?
I don't know.
You'll try and then it'll say no.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Have you heard about the whiskey
Let's
yet?
get another... No, I keep asking.
As do I.
I keep asking.
You're like,
I know. I tried
my
to
brother
get some
won't shut up
for you today, but nothing.
Did you? Faces album by Godsmack. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a solid option. Surrender the Chemical Brothers. There we go. But yeah, we have not only the featured beverage of the evening, but we're also going to go get the final pumpkin beer of the season, I think, probably.
Final pumpkin beer and final beer of the show. Final beverage of the show.
Final beverage of the show. Slightly shorter podcast because got to keep getting some things ready and the usual. That's all right. We found enough to talk about.
We got music.
We have music. We have other things. We've got
play
things
one of those albums as we go.
Oh, we could.
No, we can't.
No, we can't. I wish we could. I wish I could put on any of those albums right now. Godsmack was a great band. That's a good. Yeah, I think, and they've had some decent longevity too. Believe album by Disturbed. Oh, that's a good album.
Is that
That's not that album, but
okay,
that's their first album. All you believe, cannot absolve your sin. Sushi, what are you doing? Sushi, thank you for the gifted sub to Paco. That is super, super nice. Sushi, thank you so much. That is very, very kind.
Paco Sushi.
That's right. That's what you ordered just the other day. Paco and Sushi.
Paco and Sushi.
That's right. Name of my new cop drama. So it'd be between those two albums, but I would need to look at the songs between Disturbed and... Yeah, that would be one to go back and forth between for sure. That is very, very kind, Sushi. Appreciate you. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to go grab some glasses, and then we're going to have a pumpkin barley wine again because Keith just can't get enough of those.
I sure couldn't last time.
We are back. Oh my gosh. What do you get?
So much activity.
The hype train begins as we walk away, of course. Guardian Down, thank you for the gifted sub to Stream Elements. That's super nice. Our bot now has a gifted sub in the channel. And also, Guardian Down, thank you for the gifted sub to Private Parts, No Touchy.
No touchy. No touchy.
No touchy. Where did it do it? Sushi, also thank you for the 100 bits. Vincent, are we happy?
Is that a bit? Vincent was happy.
We're happy.
Yeah.
Okay, how is that an option on Twitch?
Thirsty guy walks into a bar. You finish it.
Uncle Touchy's naked karate? Wow, that doesn't sound right.
We happy?
Jesus.
Vincent!
Oh, man.
We happy? Yeah, we happy.
Oh, man. Guardian Down, also thank you for the 100 bits. And as Keith just said, Guardian Down, thank you for the gifted sub to Uncle Touchy's Naked Karate.
That can't be something real, I hope.
May I have your name, please?
Robert Loja.
Can't believe all of
Spell
these.
that for me?
Certainly.
So goofy.
That's Robert Loja. R as in Robert Loja. O as in, oh my God, it's Robert Loja. B as in, by God, that's Robert Loja. E as in, everybody loves Robert Loja. R as in Robert Loja. T as in Tim, look over there, it's Robert Loja. Space. L as in look, it's Robert Loja.
Sushi, thank you for that as well. Thank you guys for the
It's
hype train.
Robert
And thank
Loja.
you for the... thank you for the, as always, humorous gifted subs, Guardian Down.
Yes.
Uncle Touchy's Naked Karate. That's actually trademarked.
Oh, God. Where do you go to learn martial arts? I go to Uncle Touchy's Naked Karate. Where else?
It's down on 6. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Sorry,
God.
Thirsty guy walks into a bar. You finish it.
Wow.
Uncle Touchy, he has a lot of businesses.
Of course, that's where the dojo is.
It's at Uncle Touchy's Tickle Cabin.
Tickle Cabin.
Oh my God, Guardian Down. Thank you for the gifted sub to Uncle Touchy's Tickle Cabin. God damn it. Guardian Down, who hurt you? Man.
It may have been Uncle Touchy. I'm not
RX
sure.
also hi. Sorry, you dipped in there as well. Good to see you. Good to see you, RX. Man. What are you making with the laser? Eventually, I'm hoping all kinds of things. The plan is to engrave such items, decorations, coasters, tumblers, signs, things of that nature. That sounds really cool. I'm excited. I hear you have things in the works, Paco. I'm excited.
Laser.
The laser. Uncle Touchy's Tickle Cabin.
Yeah. I won't have that.
I will not have that. Oh my God.
Should I put that on a shirt? No, it'd be horrible. Welcome to the cabin.
God, what would...
Freaking that's right.
That would be funny.
Mutated sea bass.
Freaking laser beams. Exactly. I feel there'd be a very good inappropriate shirt that way of like you could have top, like at the end of every year you could make a shirt that has all the top humorous names of gifted goofy subs and it's just listed on the back almost like a tour. It's like a tour shirt,
right.
but it's not like everyone just looks at it, they're like, at Mithrax touched me, at Uncle Touchy's Tickle Cabin, at like whatever. Like you go back through and if you could like find all the subs, like find that, and you could put up 20 of them. You could have everyone vote and pick like the top 10, and it could be like top 10. It'd be like a David Letterman top 10 list. But it'd be like top 10
for 2023.
Yeah,
About Beverages top
favorite gifted sub names. It'd be Guardian Downs list of top sub names. It'd be like sponsored by him in some way. And number 10, and then here's the shirt, and if you want to buy it, you can buy it. That would be kind of funny, maybe. I wonder if it'd be how difficult it'd be to like go through previous subs. The dick butt kiss my ass, stuff like that on there. Be like, people are like, what the fuck is this shirt? I don't understand. Oh man. Oh, it's nice actually when we get to use these glasses because they're shorter than the screen. I don't have to put them down.
Oh yeah, that's good
from view.
Very good. Yes.
We're that to Sunday church, exactly. Back in Arizona, in for all the Arizona beverages. Nice.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, but it actually was, if you look at the weather, it's at least going to stay nice for a little while. And thankfully, it was nice last week for the evening for the game. That was like perfect weather, wouldn't you say?
It was, yeah, game? A little warm walking from the car to the restaurant, but when once we left there to go to Tap and Bottle and then to the, it was good. Very good weather.
Yeah, for sure.
No complaints.
No complaints. All right, we've got a podcast we're going to record. We're going to do the final pumpkin beer probably of the season, and it's almost like it's a returning champion in a way, in a weird way. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys all for being here. Appreciate it. We've turned off some alerts. Everyone settle down. Everyone can calm down right now. And I thought I had it in the fridge, but I couldn't remember. I was like, I'm pretty sure I have it in there. I feel fairly confident. Oh, you making it lower enough?
I could still see it on there. So
sometimes you can, just barely. No, not the alerts.
Let's do that.
But don't you need it though?
No.
Oh, okay. Working without a net, I see. Lee, she just storms out, little kid style. Okay. Have we ever actually had other things from them besides that previous beer?
Not on a show. I think I've had something sour that they did, I believe.
Okay.
From Wiley Roots. But we haven't. I don't think we've done anything show-wise from them.
Is it a stream without the alerts? No, it's not usually a stream without the alerts. It's just, just letting people know, since we're going to record the podcast, that they don't waste anything right now, because if they do, they're going to feel sad. It's going to show up and not happen up. Have to have some sound. I mean, that's true. That's fair. That is fair. I mean, alert you. My Fire Stick Twitch app crashed after that. You're like, damn it. It crashed. The Fire Stick Twitch. Oh, man. It's been a while since we had a pumpkin beer from Wiley Roots Brewing Company.
It's been a matter of several hours, days.
Yeah. In reality, what, a month? Something like that? Like about a month? When was the last time we had one?
Maybe even more. Yeah, I guess. I'm trying to think of when we did. No. I don't even know, a month, maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Yeah.
My brother's putting solid thought into this, which I appreciate, and that's why I love him.
Much.
But we've got another beer from Wiley Roots. It is part of their Undead series. We saw multiple of them when they first came out. I should say I did when I was at my local Tap and Bottle. Picked the one that I actually thought sounded the most kind of interesting. This seems a little over the top. It's probably not going to be great. My brother's not a fan of barley wines usually.
This will be fun.
The spice latte. Yeah, it'll just be like some good and it turned out to be one of the best pumpkin beers we've ever had. It was absolutely delicious.
I even bought a can.
He even bought a can, which that's saying a lot. Yeah. And then I was lucky enough when we went back there recently, they still had a few of the other varieties that they do in this series. And so I grabbed one for this. Give it a shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith. And we are AboutBeverages.com. And the beverage that we are about today is the Undead Apumpalyptica Pecan 2023.
Yes. And this is, again, it is another barley wine style ale. It's brewed with pecan, pumpkin pie spices, allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg, the usual things you would expect.
This one actually has pecan? Or pumpkin, I mean?
It says brewed with pecan and pumpkin spices. I think I think that was the thing, because even when we looked at them originally, I was like, none of these are actually brewed with pumpkin, I don't think, which used to be one of our big criteria. We had to lax it up a little bit this year because it's getting hard. We've had a lot of pumpkin beers. If you go to AboutBeverages.com, you can see quite a few that we have had. And some of them multiple times because people are like, oh, you should try this one. It's like, well, we've had it. We weren't a fan of that one. No, you should. And we try to get like, no, trust me, it's not that great. There's other ones out here that are better. So you can find all those reviews there and even up on YouTube, of course. But I'm going to reach back in the fridge here. We're going to break this one out and see how it compares. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking like, this is going to be good, but it's probably not going to be quite as good because the other one was like marshmallow and cold brew coffee.
There was a lot of goodness.
There was a lot of things going on in there. Let's find out if this one holds up. Yes, Beer Twitch time. What's up, all bound effigy? Good to see you. Hey, Bevy. Howdy, Keith. Kaya, good to see you as well.
Welcome in to the show.
These are not necessarily on the cheaper side of pumpkin beers. This one was, again, I think $5.69, a little under $6 for the can.
For 12 ounces.
12 ounces. It is 11%. So it's almost like buying 3 beers. If you're comparing it to like Budweiser.
Yeah, of course.
Actually, almost 4 if you're comparing it to that. So you're getting a little more bang for your buck, as they say.
So they have 3. There's just the Undead Apumpalyptica and nothing else.
Right.
There's this one, the Undead Apumpalyptic Pecan, and then the one we said we had.
And then there's actually
within the last month.
There are 4 total.
Oh, 4. Okay.
I can't remember what the other one is, but I remember when they were there, I saw 4 across. Unless they did 2 rows of something, which is a possibility.
Okay.
But yeah, there was at least 3. There might be a 4th. Wiley Roots, if you're watching any of our podcasts, appreciate it. Thank you. We like your stuff.
Yes.
Let us know. And what are you doing for next year? Which one should we be looking out for immediately in 2024?
Yeah, we gotta get ahead. Gotta get a jump on.
We do.
Pumpkin beers 2024
starting in July. Look, obviously very similar color to the previous one.
Yep.
That kind of darker malty barley wine look.
Yep.
To the aroma?
Absolutely.
Keith looks like a fine wine, aged to perfection. This is sarcasm. Wow.
But not in a mean way. Wait. Okay. All right. I'll take it.
You're like, I guess I'll take it.
Yeah. Sarcasm, but not mean.
But not mean. Slightly cruel.
Yeah.
But not vengeful. I don't know. Subtle yet robust.
Let's see. This goes...
oh yeah, where's that
here
going? Probably
the
there in the
yeah.
It's probably there in the arc.
Somewhere
yeah,
in the middle.
Yeah, kind of left nipple area in the arc.
Wow.
It's like, what are you doing?
I'm
adding the latte part.
Putting it in. Yeah. Oh God.
Because I'm trying to compliment, but not in an edge. Oh, there we go. Nice. Well, that is very kind.
I will accept that. Thank you.
I accept.
Have accepted your compliment.
Seconded. Noted.
Let the record show.
Let the record
compliment
show.
has been heard and accepted.
Aged like to perfection. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely pecan.
Yeah, I really do actually. It's definitely like a candied pecan. Like there's definitely some malty sweetness in there. The spices are coming through once again. It's a very, very nice aroma. It smells really good.
I agree.
Dare we taste it?
We dare.
Okay. Didn't know a better way to say it without sounding weird. I think it sounded fine.
That was good.
11% is wild. I think all of these ones bound effigy that we have done from Undead, like so the couple we've done now, these barley wines, it's basically like they probably use the same base and then they're doing these different spice and flavor combinations. I think they both have been 11%, but yeah, they've been pretty good. Bevy keeps making dirty jokes every time I join. I don't think it's just because of me. I think it's just serendipitous. I mean, sometimes it just all just ties in. You come in at just the right time. Yeah. Yeah, no, it is actually a bar. I mean, it is. So barley wine is a beer. It's just a certain style of beer. And most of them, usually because of the hardiness and the way they were crafted and made, they are usually on the higher alcohol side, usually 10% or above. I don't know what the beer, the BJCP, I don't know what the exact standards are for that style, but I think it's at least 9%. I could be wrong. And then up to like whatever, there might be sometimes there's a top end where I don't know if they make a double barley wine. That would be gross. That would really, they would literally hand you a scoop of barley. 9%. Okay. Yeah. There you go. So my cream pie is back to, you keep bringing that kind of stuff up. We were talking about actual food. Raisin. Yeah, 2 scoops of plum juicy raisins.
Oh, yeah.
And your Kellogg's barley wine. Okay.
2 scoops of raisins and a package of Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
He's riding as fast as he can, but he's thinking how he's missing out on those 2 scoops. He's going back again for 2 scoops of plum juice and raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran. 2 scoops. Do you remember that commercial?
Not all of that. Some of that.
That's the
They
shit.
probably had different versions.
Shit
so.
that sticks in my head. I tell you. It's wild to me because Dogfish has done beers close to 21. Yeah, Dogfish, like their stuff from not all of that. Yeah, Dogfish, like I said, they're our favorite one that we do from them, the 120 minute, which I actually have one of their barrel aged 120 minute ones that they just did. I still have one left.
Did we have that?
Yeah, we did that on a
Okay,
podcast
all
because
right.
I bought 2 of them.
Ooh.
Yeah, those were good. Didn't know they made those kind of commercials for old people. They were trying to get out of the realm of people thinking it was old people cereal. So it was literally like this kid was riding on his bike and he was trying to like race. And then it was like he was saying, and he literally left the race to go have more Raisin Bran. 90s commercials were an acid trip, honestly. I mean, you're not wrong. That's probably
What's
why I
your
remember
favorite
that.
commercial from the year that you turned 16?
That's exactly.
wait, no,
yeah,
no.
we did music earlier. You have to go look at commercials that came out in 60.
Crystal Pepsi, maybe. That was 92, I think.
Right now, hey, yo, tomorrow, miss a beat, lose a rhythm. Someone lost all this cola flavor. Sing it, Peppy. Be 2000. Yeah, Kai, you missed out on. We had a whole segment. Basically, we were looking at because that's the trend on Twitter is favorite an album that is perfect from the year that you turned 16. So we were going through a lot of that stuff and kind of.
I'd have enough trouble just finding a perfect album, let alone from the year the year I turned a certain age.
Yeah. Not like trending on Twitter, but at least on my timeline, people were putting up a picture and they were kind of making a thread. Like, so people were doing that. It's fun. Like I said, I mean, I would never have thought like some of those, I was wondering when some of those albums came out. So unfortunately, some people here in chat realized they had a bad year when they were 16.
Yeah.
It's like, man, these albums suck.
Can it be when I would turn 17?
I mean, sure. Start a new thread. All right. You ready?
I am ready.
He's thinking how he loves barley wine. He's going back again for 2 sips of 11% alcohol. in Kellogg's barley wine.
It's good. Not as good as the other one.
Yeah, I think they have a really good base going with that barley wine, like just to start off with.
Yep.
And then everything else they put on it is going to be pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, you really did get that pecan. It's got more of that nutty, little like syrupy almost, and a little bit sweet, a little bit of the spices going on in there, but nothing. It just doesn't have as much going on as the other one did, but it's still very good. I'm not.
Oh yeah.
Not unhappy with it. Just the other one had more.
Yeah.
So had more.
Because they had the marshmallow and the cold brew coffee and the spice and everything. So what was interesting when I took my first sip and I like was getting one more last like kind of inhale as I was taking my sip, and I know this is like literally probably splitting hairs a little bit. It almost initially smelled to me almost a little more like eggnog than pumpkin pie. Like it had a note of like those kind of, which are very similar spices because it's nutmeg, it's cinnamon, like some of that stuff. But usually the balance, like, but yeah, for a second I was like, oh, that almost reminds me of eggnog. Maybe even the one that like Alex makes around the holidays and stuff. Like there was something in there that was like, oh, it kind of makes me think of that. But yeah, I think the flavor is good. The other one had a little bit more to it, but yeah, so far I wouldn't be unhappy with any one of these, and I think it's totally worth it. But yeah, that barley wine base that they make is just like perfect.
Your favorite eggnog is back at the store. Our favorite eggnog.
Oh God. I don't know if that podcast ever got the popularity I wanted it to, because especially because it was one of my better
we could revisit
little pictures that I put up of me being absolutely disgusted by something. The opposite of how I felt about the sparkling tea rosé that we had earlier. Literally the exact opposite.
Quite delicious.
So yeah, but like I said, no, that is definitely quite delicious.
It's good.
And if you want to see the previous podcast we did that we keep referencing, definitely go to AboutBeverages.com, or you can check that video out on YouTube. You can hit the subscribe button there. We would greatly appreciate it. Both those places have all the videos that we have ever done. The website has even more stuff when it comes to recipes and other videos or not videos, but news and some other just podcasts that we did a long time ago before we started doing videos. YouTube just has all the videos. If you only want audio, Google Podcast, iTunes, and Spotify are great options. You can go search for About Beverages on your favorite podcasting app if it's not one of those. And guess what? You might find us there. And if you don't, let us know. We'll try to figure out how we can get on there to make it easier for you when you're on the go. Got anything else you want to talk about?
Well, the website also has links to our 3 pillars of social media.
Oh, that's right. It does.
I've actually used those links.
No.
Yes, and they work.
Good.
They're good.
Thank God.
They're good. They're live. They're active.
That's nice for a change.
And those 3 pillars for us are TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Being the one which is the one that we use most often, to keep you up to date on what is going on here at About Beverages. Like earlier this evening when I tweeted that we were about to go live on twitch.tv/AboutBeverages, which we do most Thursday evenings around, depends. It's 4:30 our time and we're in the mountain.
Yeah.
We're in Arizona. So that's for us. Nowadays with the daylight savings is it daylight saving? I don't know.
It's no more daylight savings.
No daylight savings. That's right. So that'd be 6:30 Eastern, 3:30 Pacific. So anyways, we're bouncing all around here, but it's Thursday evenings. But to find out exactly when, follow us, as we said, on Twitter. Also throughout the week, Andrew's going to keep you up to date on what he is doing in the gaming world and what he will be enjoying while he is doing that. Beverage-wise, what he'll be enjoying.
Yeah.
So for all the latest at About Beverages, follow us on Twitter.
But as we always say, whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.
And that is a podcast. Could be cloves. Yeah, maybe there was something that hit my nose, Kaya, when I went to take that sip that maybe like just slightly transfer from like it being like said, oh, those are pumpkin type things. So I was like, oh, it almost like maybe it was like the sweetness that was in there, just all the other things. Probably not Southern Comfort. Favorite eggnog. It was being sarcastic. There's a Trader Joe's eggnog that already has booze in it.
Yes,
that we reviewed last year. If you search for it, and it is like I think the little the thumbnail that I put up is literally partially my reaction, and it's probably one of the. I was not a fan of it at all. I think you may. I don't know if you even liked it at all.
No, I didn't like it. And it
was like gross cinnamon red hots with like alcohol. It was bad.
Sell so much of that every year. And I've had people ask me and I give them my honest opinion. I had one person say, I appreciate that. Thank you for being honest. And I said, I must be in the minority because we sell cases of it.
And I like eggnog. Year. I like eggnog. I went into it like being pretty excited and I was like, this is gross. Yeah. Like, and then it could be, I don't know if it's in the podcast fully. It's definitely in the full version if you go back and look at that. But like, I think I keep taking sips and chat like keeps asking like, why do you keep drinking it? And I'm just like, it's in front of me. Like I keep like thinking
it looks so good.
It looks,
bottle.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to change. It looks like
it's going to be delicious. And
we're spoiled. Like I said, we get that good one every year that Alex makes. It's like so good of like, it's a combination of Alton Brown's recipe and someone else's. And it's like, right. It's like two different, like it's like 2 different Alton Brown.
Yeah, we were
I don't know. It's delicious. So like I said, we're spoiled by having some of the best eggnog. Like I said, so that's probably part of it. But yeah, it's just like fake cinnamon red hot medicinal, and then the alcohol tastes weird. It's just like a weird combination.
Just didn't do it.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it's different. I mean, we could try it again if we wanted to.
I mean, you'd have to be ready. You'd have to be ready to be okay, which you have. Like, take it back if you don't. What was one of the few things we actually? Was it the Panama rum?
The Panama rum. Yeah, took back. Yeah.
Which again, don't abuse it, chat. But if you really don't like something, that is one of the nice things about Trader Joe's. If you honestly don't like it, they stand behind the products they put out there.
It may have been 2 years ago that we tried the nog. I'm not sure.
Medicinal. You said was it 2 years ago?
But I looked. It's funny just because we always talk about it. I looked up just for the heck of it. Chocolate eggnog.
Oh, the chocolate eggnog was just top tier.
Back. And this year I was bummed too because we had a really good, for people who are non-dairy, we had a really good oat nog, the onog, and that's not coming back this year. So
there it is.
2 years ago.
Okay,
195 views.
That's not bad. There's a link to it. If anyone hasn't found it or wants to save some time, please go ahead and watch it because we get monetized for that. Trader Joe's is awesome. Like I said, they're fantastic in that way. Like I said, they do a lot of good stuff. Like obviously, I was over the moon on the thing earlier, but like I said, we're also going to be very honest when, like I said, they don't like it. I'll probably be a little more honest than Keith. Just kidding. Keith might hold back just a little bit.
I
will not hold back.
I don't think I'll hold
No, I don't
back.
think you would.
Yeah. Guy's watching it right now.
Just like, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I think I almost do a spit take at some
Split
point.
screen.
Was the picture there? Keith looks so much younger. We all look so much younger. 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Wow. That's sad that 2 years makes that much of a difference.
Keith, you've been through some trials.
I wonder if it was fun. I don't know what the video.
I
use
just took
sometimes
it
I
off.
color. I cover.
He looks like a baby. Now I got to click on it again. I shouldn't have to watch ads from my own channel. Oh, it's very dark.
So I've got the beard's much fuller, and I had it. I think I was doing a little just for men there.
Yeah, yeah. The coloring on that is really oof. Our color timing was a little dark on that one too. Where is it? I drank it. It's not goatee bevy. No, I actually do look kind of super young with this. It's like that's kind of funny. I actually do. I think it's definitely the camera there. Camera took away 10 pounds and some of the. Okay, I'm talking about the aroma. Where's Okay, here's the.
We'll keep drinking.
I forgot. I don't think I.
We take a while to. What'd you say?
I don't know. Oh, I can't. Yeah, what did I say here?
We take a long time
Ew.
to say anything.
I do not like that.
You don't?
I don't.
Oh wow. I
don't.
not like that. We didn't even have a discussion part.
I know. I was going to, and then I was like, no, I need to state that.
Capture it.
I do not like that. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, like it's honestly that cinnamon red hot flavor like really comes through.
It's quite pervasive.
Yeah,
it's quite pervasive.
and alcohol, like I don't almost taste any eggnog in it. Like I think that's my problem is maybe the balance of it or something. Like I do not like that. Oh,
It's
maybe with some chocolate ice cream, like you could drown it.
There
out
you
a
go.
little bit, but it's very strong.
It definitely assaults the tongue in a cinnamon fashion.
And I don't know if the alcohol just brings out even more of that cinnamon, but that's almost like I feel like I'm drinking like
It just goes right on the side of my tongue. It just goes like.
Yeah, I just don't. It's missing out on the complexity of usually you get even with like just like a
Assaults the tongue in a cinnamon fashion.
It's missing out on some of that because of an.
I think it was even the cream, like the base too of the cream, like was not good either.
So spice, rum, brandy, cinnamon blended. Oh, okay. So it doesn't even mention other things. So it is. That's why cinnamon is so strong in there. It literally just mentions cinnamon as a spice. Okay, well that makes sense. I missed that. I missed that when you described it earlier.
But it's not that. But like you said, cinnamon.
I might order you a bottle as a meme.
If it reminded you of an apple pie, or if it reminded you
If it
of
did,
a
but
cinnamon roll or
Yes.
something. But like I think you're pretty much right on. In the nose I got the big red gum. But in the taste, it's more like Red Hots.
Yeah, it's like
so
cinnamon
more
candies.
candy,
Yeah,
and
cinnamon
then
red hot
and
candy.
it just goes. It's like it's not quite as, although it says a basic.
I might order you as bottle as a
It's almost
meme.
like
However, I
it's not
won't
thick
give it a
enough to
shot.
put your tongue
Yeah, I
before
don't
the cinnamon
recommend.
just attacks it. I mean, I think if it like laid down a.
Let me see what we did. We actually say.
Well, you.
Oh, wait here.
Glencairn glasses. There's all kinds of stuff on there, but that's probably the quickest way to get up to date with About Beverages.
But as we always say, whether we like it or not,
You should. Well, you should, give it a shot, but you should give it a shot.
I thought maybe you sold out there like, no, don't touch it. Don't drink it. Oh, man.
Try it.
You struggled to say, yeah, there was
did.
definitely a struggle there to say that. Yeah, that was
a battle.
that was 100% a battle right there. Yeah, that's just, yeah, I'm trying to think of it. Yeah. I've been trying to slowly put together a list like we talked about earlier in the year of like, I don't know if it's a site-wide thing or if we want to do it like individual, like our top 5 or our top 10 things that we had, like go back through our podcasts, just kind of look through and see what things we liked and kind of that might be kind of a fun list to have in December, maybe after we've done our little thank you podcast or something like that. That could be kind of cool. But yeah. Well, we, like I said, I will be gone next week because of vacation things. So you're taking over all the shows, right? You're doing
Boy, wouldn't that be a horrible time for our viewers? No.
Loki season 2 comes to an end in like 4 minutes. Ooh, nice. Enjoy the last episode. I haven't gotten to watch that yet. No, we'll be gone next week, but there is a ton of content going up on YouTube and all of the other things that we do, Twitter, TikTok, all that stuff. Like I said, full playthrough of Bramble the Mountain King is going up over many, many days. So go please check that out. Would appreciate it. Shameless plugs here for all those things. If you're not following, like Kaya, who dropped a little follow on YouTube, which we greatly appreciate. But yeah, if you want to go check that stuff out next week, that would be awesome. Yeah, it was fun going back through that and kind of watching it. Like, I think that game was pretty neat. So that's next week, along with some other little shorts and things. And then the following week is, at least here in the U.S., is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So we won't have a podcast that week. We will have a beverage-related podcast going up. We'll probably have the Henry McKenna 10-year that we did stuff on. So if you guys want to check that out, that'll be that following week. So no podcasting basically till that'd be the 1st of December, basically. Yeah. I don't know when that...
well, very end of November, I guess.
Remember the end of November. Is that when it... Is that how that saying goes? It's amazing. Oh,
30th.
Well, actually, the 30th of November. Okay.
Yep,
so that'll be our next actual podcast.
Be ramping up toward the holidays, toward Christmas.
Yeah. I have no idea what hopefully we can try and do the cocktail that I was going to do this week.
Because it seems
a very fall type cocktail. So we're going to definitely try and get that one done. That should totally work out because I'll be beverage shopping before then. So that should be an easy thing to go pick up. And then, whatever else happens to strike us at the time, we'll do that as well. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys all for being here. Appreciate so much of I think Keith would like Cyberpunk with Idris. He might. Idris Elba is in Cyberpunk. Idris Elba. I don't know if actually doesn't Pocket like Idris Elba.
I don't know if she does.
Pocket for some reason Idris fan. In remembrance of Guy Fawkes and his attempt to blow up Parliament. That's true. Remember the 5th of November. That's correct. V is for Vendetta. But yeah, appreciate you guys all coming out, hanging out, doing everything. Here we go. Guardian Down. See, this is what I get at the end of all of my shows. You're getting to experience this. Guardian Down somehow puts together a whole list of things that happened during the show. It's almost kind of like a recap. It is actually a really good movie. Guardian Down says, call what? You were early for once. Thank you. Had good albums when you were young. Didn't want to listen to Uncle Touch's private parts. Yes. No, we did not. Now you cut out a cocktail because you need a vacation and are depriving Lucky of seeing Keith for 3 weeks. And don't forget, we didn't have any effing Merlot. Now it's my bedtime. Good night.
All right.
Guardian Down.
The poet strikes again.
The poet strikes again. Appreciate you. You'll be streaming again the 20th. I will be streaming again on the 20th. That is correct. I will be back on the 20th. Like I said, we are going on vacation. Nice, Kaya.
I collect spores, molds, and fungus.
It's true. It's Dramsky if you were here. Who wouldn't like it? I mean, that's true. Who wouldn't like Idris Elba? That's true. It was been very good. But yeah, I will be back on the 20th for streaming. And then again, I'll stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and doing some stuff. I had thought about, I don't think it'll work out, so I probably shouldn't even speak these words into existence, but I had thought about, since I always do the chocolate pies that I bring over, I had thought about actually like doing that as part of like a show. If I had a better camera somehow out there, like I could literally do that for an hour or something on stream. You could watch me make the chocolate pies that we make.
They are delicious. You're going to need to make 5 this year.
Yeah, exactly.
That's handsome Pete.
So crazy.
He dances for nickel.
We will miss you. Pete, I will miss you all as well.
Some customers.
New Ghostbusters looks weird. I looked at the trailer. It's like, what, Season of the Frozen or something? There's something cold about it. Collect something similar, fermented products. I mean, collect whatever we can. But yeah, like I said, so yeah, I will be streaming, like I said, back on the 20th. Like I said, then we'll have, like I said, Thanksgiving that week. So just not a podcast that week, but we'll be back for other things. Chocolate pie. Oh my God, they are so good.
They are delicious. We appreciate all of you. We're very thankful for you participating and being here and enjoying, or at least putting up with what we do. So thank you everybody for being here tonight.
I can actually enjoy my lunch breaks next week. Guardian Down. You can. But
salty as ever.
But while you're on your lunch break, you could be watching over on YouTube once again. I mean, you could go over there if you want to be annoyed by me in that way. It's totally fine. That recap. I did Pete for Pocket. Oh my God. Oh, that's That's Baker. I don't know if you want to be talking about that kind of stuff in chat. Let's settle down. Bring it down a notch. All right, we're going to go say hi to the always wonderful and kind and supporter of the channel, Aurora. She is playing some Halo Reach first playthrough. She is super nice. You need to make sure you drop her a follow. Yeah, we're going to go say hi to Miss Aurora. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful time. Again, he won't see you before Thanksgiving, so happy holidays to everybody, but I will see you the Monday before. Is at least that'll happen. There's no reason why it wouldn't.
Really good.
Yeah, I thought so.
Really good.
Really good. I mean, there you go. Okay.
Have a good evening, everyone. See you in a few weeks.
Good night.
Good night.